all on today's coding session, which is specifically designed for TCS mentorship program under Shikuya. Let's upskill. So previously we have seen some command line programming arguments. After that we have seen some problem statements where we have used palindrome numbers program. Today we are going to deal with similar kind of program but with the different problem statement. So most of the time what happens, the problem statement will be given is very brief. If you'll see the previous year question paper questions in TCS NQT 2020, there was a Sanskrit shlok, and from that Sanskrit shlok there will be some explanation and you have to identify some outputs from that problem statement, and then you have to write the code. Okay, so explanation will be very brief. So you have to identify which are the important parameters and which are the not that much important parameters. So in some cases they may say that they may add some extra briefing of that question also, which is not actually required for the programming logic. Okay, so you have to be very careful while understanding the question. Okay, we'll go for the next slide, please. Please go for the next slide. Okay, so as you all know, there will be two questions on coding. Code 1 will be of 15 minutes, code 2 will be of 30 minutes. So today's question, as per my perspective, it will be a 15 minutes question. So the coding logic is not that much difficult, but you have to understand the question so that you can create the program and you can implement the logic. Okay, so go for the next question. So these are some points to remember or some points to note. I'll just take down. While printing the output, no leading or trailing spaces. Other than required output, no other text should be printed. And the output is, if the output is number, no leading sign must be printed unless it is negative number. And no scientific notations. All floating numbers should be contain that much decimal places as mentioned in the question. Okay, next. Okay, so we'll go on today's coding question. Okay, I'll read the question for you. It is visible on the screen also. A dairy farm having cows of different breed with different milk capacity. The milk, which is in liter, given by the animal is automatically received at the vessel and count uploads to server. Okay, if there are 10 cows, those whose maximum capacity is 9 liter individually, write a program to find out total milk produced if the data comes in serial manner without any spaces, and also find out the time required to collect all milk if only one machine is available, which takes 2 minutes per liter. Okay, so this is like a aptly like question, so where you have to identify what is given and you have to implement that logic in program. Okay, so first of all we have to identify what is given in the question. So if you don't know, if you are not understanding the question, please press 1 so that I can understand, the question is understandable or not. Okay, no problem. If you don't understand, please press 1. If you understood, just press 2. Okay, so I can understand how many of you have understood the question. Okay, go for it. Next. Okay, so no, previous. Yeah, so I'll just put down all the given contents first of all. So there is a dairy farm having cows of different breed, okay, with the different capacity, and the milk in liter given by the animal is automatically received at the vessel, okay, and count uploads to server. Okay, so this is an automated dairy plant like system. If there are 10 cows whose maximum capacity is 9, okay, so number of cows are given as number of cows is equal to 10, and the individual capacity, so maximum capacity capacity is equal to 9. Okay, so maximum capacity is 9 liter individual. Write a program to find total milk produced if the data comes in serial manner without any space. Okay, so we can understand how much is the maximum collection possible. Maximum capacity is 9 and number of cows are 10. So 9 into 10, that is not more than 90. So not more than 90. Okay, we have understood this. But what is happening? There are different breeds. So they have mentioned over there. There are different cows of different breed. So some may have 4 liter capacity, some may have 6, some may have 8. So whatever it may be, it is ranging from 1 to 9 or 0 to 9 also. Okay. So what we have to do? The data is coming serial. So suppose there is one cow. So we'll give the name cow 1. So this is first cow up to the 10th, number 10. Okay, cow number 1 to cow number 10. So first of all, if the vessel is here, so how much data will be collected from cow 1? Suppose cow 1 has given 5 liters. Okay, so on the hyperterminal or the where the data comes from the server, most of the time it will come like this 5. First of all, there will be 5. After the machine will be go to second cow, cow number 2. So suppose it has given 4. Okay, so if there is some space, we can add each and every element. But what is given? The data comes in serial manner without any space. So how the data is coming? 5, 4 and so on up to 3, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 8, 9. Okay, maybe cow 1 has given 5 and cow 10 has given 9. So these are the different milk capacities. That means 5 liter, 4 liter, 3 liter and so on. Okay, so the data is coming in this way. So what you have to identify? You have to identify, write a program to find total milk produced. So you have to add each and every number. So 5 plus 4 plus, so we have to add each and every number. So this program is just similar of sum of digits kind of program. Sum of digits kind of program, where suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 0. These are the total 10 cows produced. So 1 plus 2 plus, so we know addition of this is 45. Okay, so we understand how to identify the sum of digits. So this is a very simple program. You may have implemented this, but because of this problem statement, it may seems difficult. Okay, so as per my consideration, it may come for the 15 minutes type of question. Okay, where the question itself is taking some more time to understand, okay, than implementing it on the programming language. Okay, so this is a simple program of addition of all the digits. And one more thing is given, also find the time required to collect all milk if only one machine is available, which takes 2 minutes per liter. Okay, so 45, suppose this is the obtained data at the serial manner. So maximum time how much it will take? 45 into 2, so 90 minutes it will take. Okay, if it has only one machine. So that is also mentioned in the question. So you have to just put that formula also in your program. Okay, so we'll go for the logic first. Yeah, so we'll go for the next slide. What is the logic to identify sum of digits? Please go for the next. Okay, so whatever number you are getting as a serial number will be given to n. Okay, do one thing, Ajay, just focus on the board, it will be okay. If possible, then show serial number is equal to n, while n is not equal to 0. So this is the condition. Until unless n is not 0, this will remain in the while loop. Okay, so what is given? We have to identify the addition of all the digits. For example, if you consider 123, 123, is it visible? Okay, is it visible to all of you? 123. So what we are going to do, we are going to extract each and every digit, we are going to add it into the sum, okay, and it is goes on increasing. Okay, so first of all, what we are going to do, we are going to identify the remainder. How to identify the remainder? Remainder is equal to n mod 10. Okay, n mod 10. After that, sum is equal to sum plus remainder. Sum is equal to sum plus remainder. And after that, again that n is equal to n divided by 10. So it will become, so for example, if you consider 123, so 123 mod 10 is equal to 3. Okay, so sum is equal to, initially we have to give the sum is equal to 0. Okay, we want to add this sum, 0 plus remainder, that is 3. Okay, so sum will become 3. Sum will become 3. Okay, again it will come at this line, n is equal to n by 10, that is 123 divided by 10, that is 12. Okay, so again this 12 goes up, instead of this 123 there will be 12, 12 mod 10 will become 2, and again this 3 plus 2, 3 plus 2 will become 5. Again this n is divided by 10, so it will become 1. Okay, this 1 is, again this condition is 2. 1 mod 10, that is 1 mod 10, 1. So again this 5 plus 1, 5 plus 1, it will become 6. Again this 1 divided by 10 will become 0. Okay, so and after at the end what we get sum is equal to 6. Okay, so this is a simple logic of implementing sum of digits. See, we in the yesterday's lecture also we have seen same kind of logic in the palindrome number, where we have to add each and every digit, but instead of that there is some change where we are multiplying with the reverse number with the 10. Okay, which was the difference in this program and the previous program. Okay, in the palindrome number that we have seen in the previous session. Okay, so this is logic. We'll go for the online GDB's platform where we can implement this very simple program. Today's program is very simple. I just want to show you what kind of questions may come and how you have to implement in the program. Okay, we'll go for the online GDB's platform. Okay. Okay, should I start? So if you'll see, few variables we have considered. These variables are, just a minute. Just a minute. Yeah. So we have considered some variables, that is integer n, t, sum and remainder. Okay, so sum is assigned to 0 as we have seen in the board. So enter an integer, then we have assigned this integer number to a temporary variable, that is t, where we have considered t here. While t is not equal to 0, whatever logic I have explained, that logic is implemented here. Remainder is equal to t mod 10, sum is equal to sum plus remainder, and after that t is equal to t by 10. So only these 3 lines of codes is very important. If you understood this, there may be some different questions may come in this way. Okay, so we are going to cover more and more number questions which are all possible in the same stream. Okay, there are some concepts, on that concepts different kind of questions may come, so we are going to cover all that questions. Okay, next is we'll just run this printf sum of digits. Yeah, I'll show you the output. Just we'll take one number 1, in this case in the as per the today's question concept, just take 1 2 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0, suppose. Yeah. Just a minute, it's a little bit slow. Just a minute, wait for a few seconds. There is some server issue. Just we'll rerun it. Okay, just a minute. 1, 2, 3. There is some internet issues that okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just a minute. So we'll consider this is as number 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. Okay, so we'll just take this as input 123. So addition should be 3 plus 3 plus 3. Okay, it should be 12. Okay. Okay, do one thing, just take this program and implement yourself, because it's showing some server error because of some internet issues. So for the today's session we'll wind up here, because some restrictions are there for the internet also. Yeah, okay, thanks a lot for attending the lecture, and don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe the Shikuya channel on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook and Twitter. Okay, thanks a lot.